Hey, welcome back to the channel. I want to talk about the season finale of From. I was uploading videos for a while there because I was just excited about watching From, and it's finally over. And I'm gonna give you my take on it. Now, you remember I was watching on HBO Max. They had The Last of Us on there, and I enjoyed Last of Us except for like episode 3. I thought episode 3 was just horrible. It had nothing to do with the video game, but. We're talking about From right now, but this is on MGM Plus. Now, for a while there, I was dropping videos every week about that, but I just didn't drop anymore after that because they come on once a week. But man, I tell you what, I finally watched the season finale of this the other day, and I have to tell you, season 2 is just as good as season 1. And what's weird though, I'll name off all the episodes. Except for episode 2. I'll do episode 203. The episode 203 is called Tither. I'll read the plot synopsis. Kenny and Ellis make a grisly discovery out in the forest. Boyd struggles with the reality of what's really happening to him. That's episode 203, which is actually episode 3 in season 2 of From. Episode 4, which is called episode 204, is called This Way Home. Now, this one is, as Boyd's condition grows alarming, Sarah returns to town, puts him in a difficult position. Jim shares troubling news with Theodore. That's in episode 4. Every one of these seasons, every one of these episodes was good. There was no fillers. There were no nothing. Episode 5, which is called 205, Sarah must face the music. As the word return spreads through town, Victor and Jade strikes an unlikely bargain. Another good episode. Now, I know some of you out there was keeping up with me dropping these videos week by week, but I know some of you watch From. What did you guys think about From? Did you enjoy it? Did you think it was just as good as the first season? I definitely thought it was. I mean, they really stuck to the landing. Episode 6 is called 206, and it's called Paz de Deux. Tension runs high at Colony House when the word of the coming food footage shortage leaks out. A night at the clinic takes a terrifying event, a terrifying turn. This is when Boyd's son gets stabbed by somebody in the house, and then his son's girlfriend, she's pregnant. So, this is 49 minutes long. Now, this is in episode 6, which is called 206. Now, episode 207 is called Billy the Beast. Belly of the Beast. Boyd and Christy seek to capitalize on the apparent death of a nightmare creature. Jim finds an unlikely ally in a volatile relationship. Now, this is the new character, which is this cocky dude. And he comes up with all these half-cocked theories, which causes a lot of problems. But again, another good episode. Another good episode. I mean, just every episode was good. This is 50 minutes long. This is episode 7, called 207. So, okay, Forest for the Trees. Now, in the pursuit of the truth about the town, Jim and Randall hatch a dangerous plan. Meanwhile, a new form of terror is breeding. This is wow. You have these these things called casitas. That there's these things that come out like every 7 years out from up under the trees. Casitas, but it's just wow. It is they have these dreams, and I'm telling you, whoever is writing these episodes are putting their heart and soul in it. Because, you know, a lot of times, you know, when you make a season 2, you might drop the ball a little bit. It's not as, because, you know, when you watch the first season, it just blows your mind. Like, oh my God, it's so good. And then, you know, when they come out with the second season, it's good, but not as good as the first. Then when they come out with a third, if they do come out with a third, they seem to dip. This ain't doing no dipping at all. And then panic spread, ball of magic fire. Panic spreads through town As residents face a chilling new threat to their survival, Jim realized the magnitude of what's going on. So what happens is they cannot fall asleep. If they fall asleep, that's all I'm going to tell you. If they fall asleep, man, this is 47 minutes long. And each one of these episodes are like 46 minutes, 50 minutes, 49 minutes, 54 minutes, 48 minutes, 51 minutes, 46 minutes, 48 minutes. They don't drag it out, and they get straight to the point. Okay, and then the last episode, which, man, it's over. Finally over, man. Kind of sucked, because I had something to look forward to every Sunday or morning, you know, every Sunday at 9 o'clock, because it drops at 9, or Monday after I got off work, right? So, once upon a time, Boyd fears he may have finally run out of answers as the resident of town prepares for the end. Tabitha clings to believe something. This season finale was phenomenal, because there is something that happens. See, I remember Victor was talking about his mom. He never brought up his mom. And then he also said he had a little sister. And his mom died, but we don't know what happened to his sister. But well, then, you know, one of the people wanted to go off because she wanted to save her daughter. The main family that was stranded in the, you know, the main family that started off, their daughter was in trouble. She was in this deep sleep, and they had to figure out how to stop this music from playing. Well, then anyway, she was trying to save her daughter, and then Boyd was trying to figure out how to save everybody, because they was in the, 3 people was in this deep coma. And man, I'm telling you, man, so when she went to this tree, this little boy said, "I'm sorry, but this is the only way I could do it." And he pushed her out of this lighthouse, you know, because when she found the tree, because Victor told her about the tree. When she came out on this other side, there was this lighthouse. And then when she got to the lighthouse, this little boy pushed her out. I was like, oh, man, he killed her. She woke up in the hospital, and guess where she was at? She was in the real world, and she was looking out in shock. But now we're done with season 2. We got to wait a whole nother year for season 4 to drop, season 3 to drop. And it's going to take a while, because you guys know there's a writer's strike. So if you want to ask me, was this good? Yes, it was damn good. And I mean, it was super good. And wow, I'm just blown away. And it's just a great show. And I hope you guys, did you guys watch it? Any of y'all watch it? Tell me in the comments what you thought about this second season, because I thought this second season was on point. But anyway, God bless and take care. And man, I cannot wait. Well, I can, but the next season is coming out next year, because they already said they greenlit a 3rd season. But I hope a lot of people catch on. You know, I try to tell people at work about this, and they're like, "Oh, I don't have MGM Plus," and oh, you know, and I do the same thing when people tell me about something. I go, "What is it again?" I go, well, and then if they start explaining it to me, I'll be like, I don't know, man. I don't think I can get into it. So I can understand if I go up and tell somebody about From, and they'd be like, "What is it?" "Oh, From. From, like, from what?" And I was like, "It's called From." Anyway, God bless. Take care. We'll catch you in the next video. We'll see you.